Hello everyone, welcome back to our session. And in today's session, we will be continuing the series topic again. In the previous two sessions, we have completed all that relates with letter or alphabet series, such as letter sequence or alphabet sequence, and letter pattern, also known as alphabet pattern. So, in today's topic, we will be moving on to number series. And yeah, so when we come to number series, we have few kinds of number series. So one is known as difference series. The other is product series, squares and cube series, and combination series. Just like how we had for the alphabet or the letter series, similarly we have this the same pattern following here. So yeah, I think I will explain each of these with an example so you will understand it better. So the first thing is difference series. That is, the first term and the next term will have a difference of something, maybe plus or minus. It could be plus 5 or minus 5, plus 4 or minus 4, or any such thing. So when we talk about difference series, we have two kinds. One is having a constant difference. The other is it will have an increasing or decreasing order of difference. All right, so let's move on to the example so you will understand it better. Yeah. So the first example we have is 4, 7, 10, 13. So I don't know if you're able to recognize there is a difference between 4 and 7, that is plus 3. And it's the same difference that is between 7 and 10, that is plus 3. Same between 10 and 13, that is plus 3. So what is the series that we have here? Plus 3. So 13, what will be the question mark or the next number? As I told in the previous sessions, your questions will be to find out the next series or any missing series. So here, what will be the next number? I think it's pretty easy.
16.
Right,
16.
16.
correct. So the answer is 16. Okay, so all of you are fine with this. I hope you have no doubts. Okay, so in that case, we will move to the next one. Yeah, so the second question, 2, 3, 5, 8, 12. Yeah. So I don't know if you're able to understand. 2 to 3 is plus 1. 3 to 5 is plus 2. 5 to 8 is plus 3. So in this case, this should be 4, this should be 5, this should be 6, and this should be 7. So you have, I didn't hear you, I'm sorry.
30 answer, ma'am.
30.
30 is the answer.
Correct, 30 is the answer. All of you are fine with this example, no doubts? Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so the last one that we have, 10 to 15, it is plus 5. And 15 to 19 is plus 4. So similarly, 19 to 22 is plus 3. And, oh, sorry, yeah, it was plus 3, correct. And 22 to 24 is plus 2. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, that is 2. Consider it as 2. And 24 to the last should be plus 1. I think this answer is,
25.
yes, the answer is 25. I hope you all are clear with this much.
Yes,
Oh,
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
so this is about the different series. The first kind that we have covered, and that is different series. And here we only saw examples of plus. You could also have minus. Probably the series could have been 24, 22, 19, 15, 10. So it is plus 5, minus 5. The next number in that case would have been 0 if it was the minus series. Okay, so I hope this much is fine with you all.
Yes, ma'am.
Right. So we'll
Yes,
move
ma'am.
on to the next kind. So here we have something called as product series. Product series will be something to do with the number and a multiple of the number. something of that sort. So here, if you could notice, you have 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64, right? So you have 2 into 2, that is 4, 4 into 2, that is 8, 8 into 2, 16, 16 into 2, 32, 32 into 2, 64. So the next number should be 64 into 2.
128.
128.
Correct. The answer is 128. Again, when we talk about product series, we have two kinds, constant product and increasing or decreasing order of product. So I hope the first example in this one is clear.
Yes, ma'am.
Uh,
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, so coming to the next one.
5 the 20, 20 for the 80,
Kusum, I think you
80
can.
3 the 2
960. From 1000 to 80.
Okay, I will discuss the entire question
No,
now.
no, no. 480. Sorry.
Okay, we'll come back to that.
Ma'am,
Let's see how it
480.
works. Yeah, I'm happy you guys are able to solve these questions, but let me break down for the others those who have not understood. Okay, so 4 and 20. So 4 into 5 is 20. And 20 into 4 is 80. So it's a decreasing product series. So this 80 into 3 is 240. And finally, what do you get? 240 into 2. So in that case, as they told, the answer should be 480. That is 480. I hope it's fine with everyone. You understood this?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So I hope you guys have no doubts till here.
No, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. In that case, we will be moving on to the next kind, and that is square, square roots, cube roots. All right. So coming to the square, square root and cube root sort of series, we'll move on to the examples. You will find out. One thing I can tell you is it could be a direct relationship between the squares or between the square roots, cubes or cube roots, or some combination of the two. Another thing is it could be the square of a number with plus or minus some other constant number, or cube of a number plus or minus some other constant number. This other constant number could be in an increasing order like plus 1, plus 2, plus 3, or minus 5, minus 4, minus 3, and so on. It could go in any pattern. You will have to figure it out. The only way is to sit and observe the logic between the first two numbers, or the first and third number, and so on. Only then you can figure it out. There is no other way but practice for this. So coming to the first question, we have 2, 4, 3, 9, 4, and 16. 2 square is 4, 3 square is 9, 4 square is 16. So here you're supposed to find the next entire pair. So what would it be?
525.
25.
Right. The answer
525.
5 and 25. Very good. So moving on to the next question. 8, 9, 64, 8, 49, 7, 36, 6. Did you
25, 5.
correct?
25.
Very good. I'm really happy that you figured it out. It's the square of the number with the square root. Yeah, so the next question or the third question here, 8,
Is
15,
33.
24.
33.
Is that 35?
How
33.
35 or how 33?
Ma'am, because 8
33
to
because
15, it's plus 7 difference. 15 to 24, it's plus 9 difference. Plus 7, plus 9, odd numbers. So it will be plus 11.
all plus 9 difference now.
Sorry. Plus 9 difference. 33.
Okay, but 33 could also be an answer if it was in the options. Let's say 33 is not in the option. Okay. So we have what is this one? What to say? 3 square. 3 square is 9. 9 minus 1, 8. So we started with 3 square. 3 square is 9. 9 minus 1 is 8. Okay, I'll put it down here. We started with 3. 3 square is 9. 9 minus 1, you get 8. So we started with 3. Let's move to 4. What is 4 square? 16. So 16 minus 1, you get 15. I hope this is making some sense in the question now.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. The next number, 5 square. So 5 square is 25. And 25 minus 1, it is 24. So what is the next answer that you're supposed to have? 3, 4, 5. So you get 6. 6 square. Yeah, so 6 square is
36,
36
35.
minus 1, 35. Yeah, so
35.
Kusum, I was
Ma'am,
happy that you figured this out so quickly when you told 35, but I didn't know it was a random answer. But yeah, tell me,
no,
Kusum.
ma'am. Actually, 15 minus 8 is plus 7, and 24 minus 15 is plus 9. It means 7, 9 odd numbers. So I just added 24 plus 11. So the answer can come out to be 35.
Right. So both the ways
Yes,
when
I
you're
also do
answering,
same thing.
okay,
Right.
that's good to hear. Right. So in either ways, you're landing up in the same answer. But whenever you feel that the series was right and you get into the same answer, please be sure to check the options. All right. Here you landed up in both the ways, you
Okay,
landed up
ma'am.
in the same answer. There could be a
Yes, ma'am.
chance where you could have landed up with the series that you told in a different answer and the series here in a different answer. So in that
Yes,
case,
ma'am.
you have to check for your options. And if in the options, if both the options are available, that is both the ways the series are forming the same answer, or maybe even two different answers, and both of these are kept in the options, then you will have marks for both. Okay, for both those options will have the correct answer. So hope this method is also clear. Okay, that method is also fine. That is nice that you guys figured out the odd number plus odd number series. But I hope even the plus square series, the square minus 1 series is also fine with you all.
Yes, ma'am.
How about
Yes,
others?
ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so let's move on to the last one. That is 2 and 9, 28, 68. Okay, let's see how this works. And by the way, did anybody figure out this one?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Okay, this is a cube series. And okay, I will tell you. So what is 1 cube? 1 cube is nothing but 1. Add plus 1, you get 2. This is also possible, right? And what is 2 cube? That is 8. So 8 plus 1, you have 9. So I hope you got the first two terms. That was 2. The next term is 9. The next term is 28. So let's see if we get the same. 3 cube, 27. Plus 1, you're supposed to get 28. Okay. And the next number, okay. 4 cube is,
64.
64.
right, it's supposed to
64
be
means
64 plus 1. I think there's something wrong with the question. It was supposed to be 65. I'm sorry, the series was a little misleading. You're supposed to have 65.
And next one is 126.
Yes, 126.
You're right. So 5 cube is 125. That is sure with you guys. Okay, so 125 plus 1 is 126. So this
Yes,
will
ma'am.
be your next series? So,
126, yes.
okay, good. I'm happy to hear this answer. So hope all of you are fine with these four examples as well.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Right. Okay. So for today's session, that is all that we have. Thank you so much for joining in today's session. And let's meet in the next session. If you have any doubts, yeah, please tell me.
Ma'am, you said that you will send some questions, making a PDF. You will add that question chapter wise or unit wise.
That is happening. Okay. Oh, you wanted extra questions.
Yeah, you said na that you will send when you took the session for clarification after the first exam. So I said that we want some question to practice. So you said you will send sheets.
Yeah, and I saw already
Oh,
Sahana sending them, and they were actually good enough. So that is how I stopped. But
Okay.
if you but go through them. If you really want more, let me look
Okay,
into it
ma'am.
for sure.
Okay,
and
ma'am.
for today's session number series, I will send you some questions. I already have it. After the class, I'll share it with you.
Okay,
Okay.
thank you.
Yeah, so yeah, guys, you can refer to multiple sources. You can literally type just the topic and questions on Google. You will definitely get any number of questions to practice. So please do check out on those questions as well when you're practicing or preparing. Because I understand series is a topic where you have to practice a lot. There is no other way to figure out the series other than practicing. And you will be surprised to see new series. The more and more you practice, you will find new patterns and new series. So that's absolutely fine. Do not worry. You're just in the learning process. It'll be fine. Yeah. Okay. Anybody else wanted to ask anything? Anybody else has any doubts? Anything that we did till today? Okay. Assuming that nobody has any doubts, we'll wind up today's session. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am.